City Chiefs are one of the best ESPY for best team? How, when they got the benefit of a whistle and the whistle in both of their championship games, in the AFC Championship game in the Super Bowl, on call that I wouldn't have made? I called a 50-yard personal foul. The guy was too fast, fat ass, ended up pushing him out, catching him out of the ball while he's already stepped up out of the ball in the championship game like that. Because the Chiefs' sorry ass kicker wasn't gonna make that field goal without that extra 15-yard. Trust me, believe it. And then a questionable Brad Baker call where they do that every game. Next year in the NFL, I'm watching all DBs and wide receivers and how much they get hold. If you're gonna call that in the Super Bowl, in the Super Bowl, yes I am. The Philadelphia Eagles should have won that Super Bowl. No doubt about it. I mean, there was so many teams in other sports, particularly in basketball. The Denver Nuggets, I thought should have won it. I thought they should have won it because they was phenomenal. But the run they was on was phenomenal. One of the most phenomenal runs ran through. Y'all love to say LeBron was great. Ran through LeBron and AD. Two top 75 players all the time. Ran through a great young team. And Anthony Edwards called in town to Rudy Gobert. Ran through Kevin Durant, who was a top 75 player, and Devin Booker, who was on the way to top 100 player. Ran through the best coach in the NBA, was one of the greatest playoff performers, Jimmy Butler. Ran through them. Nikola Jokic had one of the greatest, almost having a triple-double in a regular season as a big man. Phenomenal. Spectacular, right? 9.8 assists, almost 0.2 off. You might well say the man averaged triple-double. The Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, let's be honest, they had a bad division this year. A bad division. And I'm predicting this year, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm predicting the Kansas City Chiefs will be, they won't win their division this year. I'm getting that to the Chargers. I think Sean Payton and them are gonna resurrect the bad year Russell Wilson. First name Russell, last name Wilson had last year. It's a possibility. The Chiefs, they lost so much people. Ladies and gentlemen, they lost their best defender, Frank Clark. They lost their best offensive line in Orlando, went to the Bengals. They lost Juju Smith, the guy that actually helped them Super Bowl, who got the call for them to win the Super Bowl. And then they got they lost Nicole Hardman. They lost a lot of pieces, bro. They might not even make the playoffs. How the AFC shaping out to be, because you got A-Rod with that good defense and them new weapons around him, young weapons developing around him in New York. So you still got Buffalo with Von Miller coming back, and you got Chargers on to come up. Sean Payton in Denver now. Jimmy Garoppolo, who is a winner. Not saying he's the reason why team he's a winner. Every situation he go to a good situation, he win. With Oakland now, you got the Miami Dolphins who gonna come back, right? You got so many teams. I think right now his pedigree, him and Andy Reid, I think they will make the playoffs because they pedigree and how dominant they are. How dominant they is. I still would give the edge to Kansas City to make the playoffs. But don't get it sweet and twisted. As long as they got Travis Kelce, I think they can make the playoffs, be a wild card. Because all you need a Travis Kelce to lead for Patrick Mahomes not to be back. Because that's a tight end. They can run routes. That skill is a quarterback best friend, ex-Tom Brady with Rob Gronkowski. Even though Tom Brady proven they're in the Rob Gronkowski era, he won Super Bowl when Gronkowski was out on the sideline and Julian Edelman was in, right? So can we see Patrick Mahomes win the Super Bowl without Travis Kelce? We don't know, because that's his favorite go-to guy. Travis Kelce just get over. He's 7'11", he just get over. Right? He used that big body frame and just get over. That's how dominant he is. You can shut down Tyreek Hill. Put one over the top. You can shut him down. That's how we seen the Bengals did last year. They shut down Kelce and put 2 over the top of Tyreek Hill, and he struggled. Right? But it's hard to take away both. And the Bengals did a great job last year. They didn't do a great job this year. And I think Joe Burrow's offensive line was still trash. That's why the defense of the Bengals, of the Chiefs, and then the referees helped cost the Bengals the championship. And they shouldn't even, if Dewar Harmon don't get injured, the Buffalo Bills got the #1 seed. And then they playing the Chiefs, the team they match up very well with who they really wanted instead of the Bengals matchup. So that they have high implications, like Skip Bayless said. It was high implications, but it didn't mean nothing because somebody was actually life was on the line on the field. That's what Skip Bayless was going through. A lot of you idiots sit there and ran with the black community. Y'all so dumb. Y'all be just be going with this dumbest shit. We gotta get y'all off the train. But that's what Skip Bayless saying, and that's what actually happened. And it actually cost the Chiefs the championship. So much stuff had to happen for the Chiefs to win. Don't consider them the best team of 2023 in all the sports. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. Y'all subscribe, hit that like button, thumbs up button. I'm out.